Hello, this is Paul from Foresight Tech. In this lecture, I will going to introduce percentile, which is basic for ranking. What the definition for kth percentile? Sometimes we wrote as PK, capital P, and subscript K. What does this PK mean? Means the data value that has a k percent of the data are at or below that value. K percent of the data at or below that value means what? If I draw a graph, it's like this. Okay, if we order data from minimal to maximal, okay, we call the ascending order, right? Ascending order. Okay, PK is at this position, so that's PK is kth percentile, means what? K percent of the data at or below this, include this, okay, PK included in this K percent. I mean, we cut into two parts. So the bottom K percent of the data, the PK is on the top of the K percent. So how about the top? So we can imagine the total data is 100%. So 100% minus K percent, we get 100 minus K percent of the data on the top. Means for PK, how many percent of the data above PK? And this, we simply say this is above, right? This is above PK. Okay. And this is one order, so we draw a horizontal, we draw a vertical line like this. Sometimes people like to draw a horizontal line, and they are the same. We draw a horizontal line from the minimal goes up to the maximal, and the PK is in the middle. Kth percentile means what? K percent of the data to the left. How many to the right? 100 minus K percent of the data to the right, right? Okay, or we show this example. P98 means what? P98 means 98th percentile. How many percentage of the data are at or below P98? Of course, 98%. Okay, 98% of the data at or below this value. So how many percent of the data above? 100 minus 98 means 2%, right? Okay, so this is very useful. So how many data above or how many data below? But don't forget, so below is include this percentile. Above does not include. Above does not include the percentile. This is the definition. And I'll show you two examples how to interpret the percentile. We'll look at these questions. Suppose there are 50 students in a class. What's the rank in the class for P80? So for 80 is the percentile. What the rank? The rank number 1, number 2, or number 10, or number 20th. Okay, so this is the order or the rank. So how to solve this? This is easy, okay, so the questions. However, I will draw a graph so we can understand it. Just follow the definition. Okay, I draw this graph, ascending. If the data is look like this, if the data is at here, I draw a data is increasing. I said this is the minimum. I say this is data, okay. Where the maximum, if I say the maximum is here, this is data. Data is increasing, right? So what the question asks? The question asks is P80. P80 should be around there somewhere. Okay, so I say P80 is here. Okay, and now so how to find what the rank? What the rank means how many the students are above this one, right? Okay, so how do you find how many students below? It's the same. The rank, the maximum number should be number 1, right? For rank, it's from the top to the bottom. For the percentile, is from the bottom to the top. Okay, it's a little bit of difference. So now how to find it? What we need to see is how many students above this number. How many students above? So first, let me look at how many students in total. So in total is 50 students. right? And then if we include this number, how many percent of the students at or below P80? So we know it's 80%, right? So this is 80%. Or we like this. How many above? So 20% above. 20% above. We will use that. Okay. Of course, this 80 is include. Keep in mind, this 80% include the P80. That the definition. So I was going to find how many students there. Okay. How many students there? How many students total? 50. 20% above. So I will count 50 times 20%. Okay, you can do calculation. Is get 10 students. See, it's easy to find the 10 students there, right? Above. 10 students above means what? What the rank? Now we know, right? 10 students above P80 means the rank for these students is not the 10th, but the 11th. So now we can find it. Okay, what is there? So it should be the rank is this number 11, right? Or you call the 11th, the rank is 11th. Okay, we say it's like this. Okay, so this is the way we find that the rank is not the number 1, not number 10, but number 11. Because what? Because that 10 students are above. Okay, one more. Now look at these questions. So this time we have how many data sets here? Okay, so already count is 10. Okay, so we have 10. What is that's GPA? So we have GPA. All the GPA here. N equals 10. We have 10 data sets. The question: what the percentile for a GPA if some students is at here? See, we see. This is D1, 2.34. So what the percentile is P? How many percentile? Okay, so how to find this? First, we need to look at is the data ordered from the smallest to the maximum, from the minimum to the maximum. Definitely, see, the data is increasing. Okay, so I still going to draw. A graph. It's easy graph. I will draw still vertical. I will put this is the minimum. If I say the data is this, so I say this is a maximum. Okay, always. So what the minimum? What the data there? Okay, so I put data. Okay, I will list a few data. Okay, so we look at the minimum is 1.93, 1.99, 2.00, 2.04, 2.12, 2.34, 2.55. Of course, I will not going forever. Okay, so I put 3.69, that the maximum. So if you look at it, that the data, right? So where is the data we are interested? We are interested in this data. Okay, so now what the percentile? What the percentile means how many percentage of the data add or below, how many percentage add or below, right? So all we need to do, how many percentage? So we first find out how many in total. How many in total? 20, right? So 20 data in total. So we already find n equal 20. This is what? This is all the sample size. This is exactly m. How many data at or below at this? I will going to count. See, include this. Okay, include this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 data here. How many percentage? It's 6 out of 20. So I'll count here. 6 out of 20. Easy to calculation. Okay, after you calculate it, you get the 30%. 0.3 is 30%. Did the 30% means what? Okay, means what the percentile for this data. And this time we can see what for this should be P30 this time. Why? Because 30% of the data, and this is corresponding to 30%. Okay, 30% of the data here, 30% of the data at or below this value. So this value we call use the definition we call the P30. Okay. Thank you.